All right, guys, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, so in this video, we'll talk about the top ways to save to 10K. And yeah, I think this is very important. I think once you save up to 10K, I think everything else becomes a lot easier. I think getting to 100K and then getting to the next level, whatever that next level is for you, just becomes a lot easier. Just because most people don't even have $1,000 saved. So I think there's a lot of psychological things that happen when you're able to save to 10K. Before we get into the list, let me just do a quick mic check. So that way I don't have to re-record this. Let me just do a quick mic check and we'll get right into the list. Before we get into the list, let me all right. Looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. All right. Looks like it's working. If it's not working throughout the video, please let me know. All right. So the number one reason, the number one way to save to 10K is take advantage of windfalls. Now, whenever you receive extra money, such as a tax refund, work bonus, or gift, allocate most or all of it towards your savings goals. And this is true. Most people do get a nice tax refund. Maybe, I think the average person gets like 3 to 5 grand. And most people do, if you work a 9 to 5, a lot of you do get a $1,000 to $2,000 bonus. I know these days the bonuses are not that big, but people do get these windfalls at the end of the year. And that's probably a quick 3 to 5 grand that you could put away. But what most people do is they go purchase things that are not going to make them money. They go blow the money on a vacation, on a TV, on clothes, on shoes, and they when they could have put that money in their savings and gotten closer to that 10K. It's very hard to get to 10K, especially if you're working a 9 to 5. Most people can't save that much money. And if you're able to take these windfalls that you get and you're able to discipline yourself enough to say, okay, I'm not going to take this money and spend it on nonsense. I'm going to take it and save it. I think you're going to get get to that 10K quicker. And if you could think about it, if you could do that for 2 years straight, let's say you get 5K from bonus and tax refund at the end of each year, and let's just say you put 3,000 of that away, in 2 years, just from that, you'll have 6K. So you'll get to that 10K pretty quickly, and that's just using that. Right, we're not talking about maybe like the side hustles you do or the extra money you put from your job. So yeah, putting money from windfalls away will get you to that 10K quicker. All right, number 2, set a savings goal. Right, you need to set a savings goal. Break down your 10K goal into smaller, manageable monthly or weekly amounts. For example, saving $834 per month will get you to that 10,000 in 12 months. And that's true. And again, most of you can't put away $834 a month from your regular job. But let's just say you picked an additional 5 to 10 hours a week to do Uber, and now you're getting $200 a week. That's $800 minus taxes. Maybe you put just $600 away each month, but that's around what, $7,000 to $8,000, and along with the money you're putting away from your windfalls, your bonus, your tax refund, that's your 10K right there. So when you break it down like that and you set your savings goals, it's easier to visualize you getting to that 10K. You need to set that plan. You need to set your savings goals. And when you do that, it becomes a lot easier. A lot of you just, you don't pay yourself first. When you get your paycheck, you pay your expenses, you go do your stuff that gives you pleasure and things like that, and spending on all this nonsense, but you don't set your savings goals first, and you don't treat that with priority. You need to treat that with priority. You need to set a timeline. Once you set a timeline too, that's kind of the most important part of this. Setting a savings goal with a timeline, it says, okay, in 2 years, I need to have this amount. And what happens is your brain starts to become a lot more creative. You start thinking of ways where you can reach that 10K in that month because 10K in that amount of time because you planned it out. So yeah, setting a savings goal with a timeline is very important. Timelines basically just, it creates creativity. It says, okay, I'm restraining myself to this timeline and I'm going to get it done within this period. All right, number 3, sell unused items. Selling unused items. Declutter and sell items you no longer need, such as electronics, furniture, or clothes. Using online platforms like eBay, Craigslist, or Facebook Marketplace, put the earnings towards savings. And this is true. I have a TV right here that I haven't used. So let's just say I was trying to get to 10K right now. And I'm looking for items to sell really quick. Well, I haven't used this TV in a year. So that would probably be the first thing I look at. It's like a 56 or 57, I'm not sure. And I could probably get $500-600 out of that. That's about 5 to 6% of the 10K already in my pocket. So I think you should look around in your house, see, do you need that extra couch that you have? Can you sell it? Things that will help you get to that 10K quicker is a lot of the times in your house. A lot of you have extra electronics, extra laptops, extra iPhones, extra whatever, right? You need to go and sell that so that way you could get to that 10K quicker. And I think that will definitely speed up the process, right? All right, number 4, delay large purchases, right? And this one's a big one. Delay large purchases. Delay buying expensive items for 30 days. Often after the waiting period, the desire fades and you can instead save the money. And this is true. Let's say you're trying to save up to 10K, but you have all these big purchases, maybe like a vacation coming up. And maybe and you're about to spend $2,500 for that vacation. Well, maybe you put that off to the back burner and you say, okay, when I get to this 10K, I could start investing in, I could start multiplying this money. So maybe I put this vacation to the side so I can grow, get to that 10K and start my investing journey. And usually after you, like if you think about making a big purchase and if you wait 30 days before making that purchase, typically your good rationale sets in and you say, I probably don't even need to go on this vacation, or I probably don't need to buy this TV, or I probably don't need to get those new pair of shoes because saving and investing is a lot more important. So typically if you give yourself 30 days before you make that purchase and you give yourself time to think about it, the desire fades and you're able to put that money towards that 10K goal instead of wasting it on whatever you were trying to waste it on. So yeah, I think this is a big one too. Just giving yourself time to process the purchase. A lot of you make impulse decisions when it comes to buying things, and it happens these days. We have marketing on Instagram, marketing on Facebook. People are marketing you each and every second, each and every hour, each and every day, and it's easy to fall into the trap of just buying something because it feels good to buy it. So, and people are spending millions of dollars to market this stuff to you. It's just getting more advanced by the day. So I think giving yourself that 30-day period to think about that purchase, you'll rethink that and you'll put that towards the 10K goal. All right, number 5. Number 5 is automated savings. Now, a lot of you that have a 9 to 5, you could set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. This ensures you're constantly building your savings without relying on willpower. And this is true. I do this too for where I work. I set a certain amount that just goes straight to an account that I don't have a debit card at. I think that's a powerful one too. Get a separate bank account that doesn't have a debit card that you actually have to physically go into the bank to take out money. And what I find is when I need money, I'll either find other ways to get it and not go to the bank account because, again, I have to drive to it. I don't have a debit card. I got to go in the bank, fill out a slip, and do all that extra work. So sometimes it doesn't. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even going to make a I'm not even going to go to the bank to pull it out. So the automatic savings in that manner will help you set it and forget it, and it just grows there without you even thinking about it. And I think that will help you get to that 10K goal even quicker, and along with the other things that we talked about. So yeah, those are the 5 ways I believe that will help you get to your 10K goal immediately, a lot quicker. Again, most people don't have $1,000 saved in their bank account, and they can't meet any emergency. But again, the importance of 10K, again, is for me, when I saved to my first 10K, psychologically, I said, okay, I could get to 100K, I could get to 500K, I could get to a million, because I've learned the basics of saving up to 10K. It's just something about 10K that it just triggers something in your mind to say, okay, I could get to the 6-figure and the 7-figure mark a lot easier. And I think if a lot more people experience that, I think they will have a lot more saved up. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me do some housekeeping items. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram, Mr. Financial Nutrition. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok, Financial Nutrition. I post there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Oh, let me see. Oh, no comments. All right, take care.